Hello fellow shadows, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about the whole Ezra Miller situation. But I'm not going to go really too in depth about it because even I don't know that much about it. Not many people do. All they know is, from what I've heard, there was a video, which I've seen the video because I watched Geeks and Gamers cover it, and I've seen it where I guess this one woman was jokingly telling Ezra Miller, "Hey, you want to fight?" And Ezra Miller, was I'm guessing, was drunk, said, "Oh yeah, let's fight," pretty much. And then it appears that he put her in this choking position, either in like this one or in an actual chokehold, one of those two. Again, like I said, it appeared that way. Because he could have easily put his hands on her shoulders, and the way that the camera angle looked could have looked like he put his hands on her throat or something like that. So the video with the little information that we have could be blown out of proportion. And like I said, I don't know that much. The general public doesn't know that much about the situation. And I know some people are, I guess, like verbally attacking Ezra Miller. I mean, if he was in that state, uh, I'm, in a drunken state, he wouldn't be aware of his actions while he's doing it. But I don't know the exact situation, like I said, so I can't really say, "Oh, Ezra Miller was wrong," or "that woman was wrong." I can't say which was wrong, which was right. Because, like I said, I don't know the full story, and the general public doesn't know the full story either. So, being upset with Ezra Miller verbally attacking him is at the moment wrong. Because everybody was attacking Johnny Depp when Amber Heard was making all those allegations against Johnny Depp, and look at it now. It turns out that the Amber Heard actress lied or was even asked guilty for the accusations that she made against Johnny Depp, or worse. And now the public has turned against her, and the reason why people took her side is because she's the female, not giving Johnny Depp his fair side, which caused Johnny Depp to be fired. Because from what it seems like, she's the one who took things out of proportion. She decided to lie, ruin Johnny Depp's career, which was unfair, and if it's true, it will make my respect for Amber Heard go down a lot. And I don't really know her. I haven't really seen any movies of her. I haven't seen Aquaman yet. So at the moment, by the time I'm making this video, I still have not seen any movies with Amber Heard in it, to my knowledge. I mean, on appearances, she's a very hot woman, but seeing how she was, like, accused of being violent with her ex-husbands and then, I guess, trying to lie about it, makes her an ugly person. But getting back to subject, the reason why I'm bringing this up, the whole Ezra Miller thing up, is what will the DCEU do now? What will Warner Brothers do now with their DCEU? Because Bruce Wayne's last Batman is getting recasted, and the chances of Aquaman's love interest, because I do know Amber Heard play like Aquaman's love interest. Aquaman's love interest will most likely get recasted as well. So my thing is, what would the DCEU Flash movie do? What would Warner Brothers do with the Flash? They have three options. They could keep Ezra Miller, which is like the least likely one. Cancel the Flash movie altogether. At least this version, and replace it with like the Arrowverse Flash movie that a lot of people want as well. Because a lot of people do want Greg Gustin's themed Flash movie, which I would be up for because I'm a big fan of the Arrowverse. Or they could recast Barry Allen, the Flash, for the DCEU. I mean, since I mentioned the Arrowverse, they recasted Sarah Lance, who turned out to be the White Canary. She was originally played by a different actress, then played by Katie Lotz. She was played by a different act. In season 1, Sarah Lance was introduced. Season 2, Sarah Lance was recasted. For who knows why. I don't even know why. And then, with the whole Harry Potter thing, the guy who played Dumbledore originally, in the first two Harry Potter movies, he died before the third movie came out. So that meant you had to recast Dumbledore if you wanted to keep Dumbledore in the story of Harry Potter. And they did. Katie Holmes was replaced as Rachel. Uh, uh, in the Katie Holmes was Rachel in the Batman Begins. She was replaced by someone else. I'm forgetting her name, but she's a really good actress in The Dark Knight. The MCU. They had Mark Ruffalo. Like, they had step in after I guess they let go of Edward Norton. And I'm trying to think of who else. The Hulk. There's one other person that I'm thinking of that they had before, then they had to recast. I know there were two. In the MCU. If I don't remember by the time this video, I'm done making this video, please let me know. Because I know there's a second one that I'm having a brain fart. Because they changed the Hulk, and everybody was okay with that. And Rhodey, there we go, Rhodey is the other one. Terrence Howard was Rhodey in Iron Man 1, and ever since Iron Man 2 came out, Rhodey has been played by Don Cheadle. And everybody seems to love him as the Rhodey. Like, everybody was okay with it. I mean, I feel like the strangest change to me to adjust to as I was watching the movies at first was Harry Potter, when the whole Dumbledore thing, because I was kind of used to seeing the first guy being Dumbledore in the first two movies. Then I heard he died, so they of course they had to recast, and it was kind of weird at first, but I quickly got used to it within I want to say the first 10 minutes of seeing the new Dumbledore. And then, if you want to go even further, even though you can say each actor is kind of like a different version of this character, but Doctor Who, the Doctor, the Master, they recasted the Master 6, 8 times. They recasted the Doctor 16 times, 16, 17. If you include the black lady that was in the last season of Doctor Who. So my point being is that replacing isn't that off. It's not really unheard of. And even in the original Ninja Turtle movies, the April O'Neil to the first Ninja Turtle movie, the actress, was not the same April O'Neil that we got in Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, and Ninja Turtles 3. And keeping on track with the Ninja Turtles, the Michael Bay Turtles, like, the guy who played Leonardo in the first movie was not the same guy to play Leonardo in the second movie. Same with the Shredder, same with Karai, and the Michael Bay versions of the Ninja Turtles. So, as I said, having actor change is not unheard of. And plus, Darth Sidious, the original version of Empire Strikes Back, was not Ian McCormick. It was later on where Ian McCormick, who we see first played Darth Sidious in Return of the Jedi, who later went back to do that character again in the prequels, who later to do that same character again in The Rise of Skywalker, or Rise of Palpatine as I like to call it. Recast, pretty much, because, like I said, the guy we saw in, like, as the Emperor in, like, what, 3, 4, if you include the re-edits of New Empire, 5, 6 Star Wars movies, was not the original actor to play Darth Sidious. It was a different actor. So, my point being is that they could keep Ezra Miller on, or they could just can the whole story. I mean, his whole project. Or that they can recast Barry Allen. I mean, some fans will be sad that Ezra Miller, it won't be the Flash anymore, but like I said, it won't be unheard of. I mean, I'm wanting a Flash movie. I'm wanting a Cyborg movie. I don't know that much about Cyborg, so I would love to get to know more about that character. And I still think that they should have put the Aquaman and at the very least, and Cyborg movies before the Justice League. And yes, have, like, the Wonder Woman movie be releasing when it did, because I've seen, like, 4 DCEU movies: Wonder Woman, Batman vs Superman, Justice League, and Man of Steel. Wonder Woman is the best one, in my opinion. It's definitely my favorite one, and in my opinion, the best written movie of the DCEU so far that I've personally seen. And I'm purposely not counting Shazam because I haven't seen Shazam either, or Aquaman because I haven't seen Aquaman yet. Which is why I added I seen. So, do I think that Ezra Miller is going to be fired from the Flash movie? There's a good chance that he might be. Is there a chance that this Flash movie might get cancelled? Again, there's a good chance. I mean, the reason why there's not going to be a Rush Hour 4 is because the guy who made the first 3 was like accused of, like, doing something sexual to a female, and she wasn't buying that, and guess I think that's rape in his situation. I think there's like 2 different types that I know of if you try to do something sexual to someone and they don't like it. One is rape. The other one is something else. I forget. But something he was accused of doing something sexual to a woman and she wasn't having it. That's why there's not going to be a Rush Hour 4, to my knowledge. At least that's what I've heard. So this one incident where it did look like, keyword looked, like Ezra Miller did try to choke that woman out, It might cost him being the Flash further in the DCEU, and it might cost Warner Brothers a chance to do the Flash movie at the moment. But I'm hoping that they will move forward with the Flash movie. They, if they do, I can honestly see them reshooting or replacing Ezra Miller as Barry Allen. So, but what do I ultimately think about the Ezra Miller situation with what I've seen on like the video that pretty much everybody's seen now? He appeared to be drunk. I'm not sure how to classify it, but he appeared to be drunk. I bet Ezra Miller is really embarrassed. And I really hope that he won't be in that situation again, because like he won't put himself in that situation again, because I've really only seen him in like 2 movies, or in 2 things: the Justice League and that like 2-3 minute cameo he had in Crisis on Infinite Earths, the Arrowverse special. And I like him as an actor. He's a really good actor. So hopefully he'll take this as a teaching moment. But how do I feel about this? Like I hope he learns. That's all I can say is I hope he learns and use this as a teachable moment. That's stuff like that. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the whole Ezra Miller thing? And do you guys think that the Flash movie will go on? And and if you guys think that the Flash movie will still continue, do you guys think that Ezra Miller will playing, continue portraying as the Barry Allen version of the Flash, or do you think that he will be replaced? And do you guys want to see a Grant Gustin version Flash movie? Leave your leave the answers in the and your other thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Love y'all. Hope you have a nice day, and be kind to one another.